gentlemen, it's been a while since I've showed up in a React, but I'm
I
here.
think you were actually on 2 days ago.
Yeah, no, but like, I didn't get to say this.
Okay, this is intro spiel.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's great to be back. You know, I'm alive, and I'm here with the boys.
Hey!
We got Simon, we got Toby, we got Harry, and today we are reacting to 10 things you never knew about the Earth.
Wow.
Nice. Okay. That was the most exciting intro I've ever heard for Sidemen React. But I'm ready for the video now. I'm ready to go.
Do we have any guesses of what it could be?
No, because I don't know them.
Maybe there's more ocean than land.
That'll be a real turn up for the books, that one.
But do you know that, KSI?
Yeah, of course.
Then it shouldn't be in this video.
He's got you.
Why'd you ask that question?
Amazing things you didn't know about
Just
the
started the
Earth.
video. Let's get it.
10. Secret ocean.
Ocean!
The underground ocean is hidden inside a blue rock called ringwoodite, which acts like a sponge, trapping hydrogen
disease,
and
bro.
water.
Whoa.
There is enough water
Like
beneath the
ringworm or
Earth's
something.
surface to fill
Got
the
that
Earth's
ringwoodite.
oceans 3 times over. Scientist Steve
Wait,
Jacobson
what?
suggests
Wait, hang on,
that
wait,
the
what did he
hydrogen
say?
So there's enough water in this little pocket to fill the Earth's oceans 3 times over.
How's that even possible, bro? Look, how...
I don't think it's.
What?
I don't think it's to scale.
Wait, hold on. Do you think some crazy creatures live in that water?
Yeah.
Or do you think- or
Oh,
do you think it's
shit,
just-
yeah.
Do you think it's just too hot and too
It
dark?
must be mad hot.
Nah, but it
No,
would just,
but the
it would just
water would
adapt,
The water would boil if it was too hot. So it would like
evaporate.
it cut. Yeah. So
But
I don't know.
evaporate to where?
Boys, we are too stupid to be picking away at the science of this stuff. We are not.
It's
not us.
Qualified for this.
Yeah.
And then it would rain under
Building
there.
Earth's ocean, scientist Steve Jacobson suggests that the Earth's surface oceans were first formed when trapped water was driven to the surface by geological activity. This contradicts the widely accepted theory that icy comets deposited water onto Earth. 9.
Oh, I have heard
Uneven
this.
Gravity.
There's different
Many
gravity in
people
different
assume
places.
that gravity is distributed evenly on Earth, but there are certain places, such as Hudson Bay in Canada, that actually experience less gravity than other regions of the globe.
What?
In Hudson
Yeah.
Bay, this occurs because there
That's
is only
why
a small amount
Canadians
of landmass
are just
due
as
to
fat as
retreating
Americans,
glaciers on the
but
surface.
they don't weigh as much because of the gravity.
Are they less grounded?
Simon, how do you still manage to diss a whole nation?
Due to retreating glaciers on the
So
surface.
if I
and
had a weigh in
swirling
there,
magma in
you'd
the
weigh
Earth's core.
you'd weigh
A
less.
satellite called the Gravity Field and Steady State Ocean Circulation Explorer was sent into space in 2009 to create a map of the planet's gravitational field. It mapped Earth's gravity with extraordinary accuracy and is used by geophysicists to measure ocean circulation, sea level change, and ice dynamics.
Wow.
8. Longer Earth days. Around 620 million years ago, there were only 21.9 hours in a day. Ocean tides generated by the moon and sun's gravity have added 1.7 milliseconds to the length of a day each century because they alter the planet's rotation.
1.7 milliseconds a century. I was
The
hoping it'd be like
length
a
of
lot
the
bit
day
longer than
can also
that.
be
I won't lie.
affected by natural events, such as the 2011 earthquake in Japan, which actually shortened the length of each Earth day. The quake changed the distribution of the Earth's mass, causing it to rotate slightly faster, decreasing our day by about 1.8 microseconds.
Wow.
7.
Mad.
Pangea.
Oh,
Does everyone know what Pangea was?
Yeah. When
Yeah.
It's like the
all land
supercontinent.
was-
Yeah.
I mean, it says it on screen, to be fair,
Yeah.
but-
Okay. No, but yeah.
I did know that.
300 million years ago. Formed by the movement of Earth's tectonic plates, it began to break apart about 175 million years ago. At this time, most of the dry land on Earth was joined in one huge landmass that covered nearly a third of the
I like how they
planet's
just showed a
surface.
desert
Geologists
in
believe
current
that
time.
due to tectonic plate movements, in 250 million years, the Earth's continents will be merged again
mad.
into one giant landmass,
oh,
forming
jeez.
Pangea Ultima.
But we'd be
Currently,
pissed, the
each
beach is just
year,
gone.
Hawaii,
Like,
which sits on the Pacific plate, moves nearly 3 inches closer to Alaska.
No, the amount of like racist Americans who'd be like attached to Africa would be pissed.
They're just waiting at the shores like, don't worry, boys. In 20 years, we're there.
Hot in here.
Nelly.
Over the next 1.1
Swear for
billion years, scientists predict that the sun will get progressively brighter and hotter by about 10%.
This is cool, but it's
compared to now.
1.1 billion years away. So I'm
In
just
4
like,
billion
oh,
years,
it's
our
like-
oceans
I mean,
will evaporate.
I feel like it's happening now, to be honest.
In 4 billion years, our oceans will evaporate.
Yeah, I'll let my great grandkids deal with that one. I'm all right.
Great grandkids.
Great grand.
Great grandkids.
Jesus.
resulting in a runaway greenhouse effect that will
Big
send
umbrella.
temperatures soaring above 750 degrees Fahrenheit, rendering life on Earth impossible.
Oh no.
In 7.5 billion years,
Yeah, but I
Earth
feel
will
like
become
by
a
then
vast
we would
desert.
have fucked off to Mars or some other random ass
Well,
country.
we'll be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care what they do in future, to be honest, mate. Feel free to go to another planet, but I'll be dead. I'll be dead and buried.
Yeah,
here.
Harry's great grandkids will be living it up on Mars.
Yeah, and mate, you laugh, but probably my great grandkids will have the opportunity to go to Mars. That might be a thing.
I'm trying to go to Mars.
Would you?
maybe.
Would you actually? If there's a one-way trip to Mars
No, not a one-way, bro.
Depends how old I am.
Much.
Depends how much life I'm
in 20 years.
20. Yeah.
But you have to accept it today that in 20 years' time you're going to take a one-way trip to Mars.
You won't be 50 yet, Toby. You have your kids. Why
I'll be
are you going to
48,
Mars,
I might
bro?
as well be 50, bro.
Nah.
Simon, give me an extra 10 years.
30 years
then
from
I'm
now.
Okay, alright. But you have to only be with Bill Cosby.
Oh, fuck!
Fuck's sake, man.
What are you doing, brother?
And for that reason, I'm out.
And the sun will expand into a red giant. At this point, scientists predict that the sun will engulf Earth altogether,
Damn.
meaning the definite end of our planet.
Give me your
Fine.
energy.
Earth
None of you will get that.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, nice.
Yeah.
Just
Earth used to be purple.
What?
There is an astrobiological
What?
hypothesis that suggests that Earth used
Suggests.
to be purple. Scientists
It's a hypothesis.
believe that before plants as we know them became dominant, ancient microbes might have used a molecule other than chlorophyll to harness the sun's rays. The molecule, called retinal, gave Earth's organisms a violet hue. According to Shilda Sama, a microbial geneticist from the University of Maryland, chlorophyll gradually replaced retinal because it is more efficient at absorbing light, and thus purple became green. 4. How did life on Earth begin? There are around 8.7 million different species on Earth, but scientists are still not entirely sure how life on Earth began. Most scientists believe that living things developed
So this
from
video's not
molecules
telling
that
us
were able to
anything.
replicate themselves,
Yeah.
rather like DNA does. These molecules either came from somewhere further out in space, or they were produced by the conditions on Earth at the time.
Here's an idea. Maybe we're the aliens. So like we came as a little organism that just flew all the way to Earth, and now we've slowly, after millions and millions and millions of years, created us.
Have you ever seen the whole theory about, like, you know how ants in an ant farm don't know they're in an ant farm? They think that's their world.
Yeah.
That could be us.
Shit.
Like, we are literally just in this world and we think this is the world, this is our universe. But the universe, realistically, is someone else's, like, toy,
Ant
almost.
So imagine what we just see a massive face in the sky.
They start just tapping on the earth.
And Rick and Morty vibes. Here.
And it's Bill Cosby. No, carry on.
Oh, for fuck's
Earth is a bumpy globe. Despite countless
Flat.
photos of
It's
Earth
not, it's
depicted as a perfect sphere, planet Earth is actually an imperfect, bumpy globe. This is because the force of Earth's rapid rotation on its axis causes it to push outwards at the equator, making it look like a squashed ball.
I have heard
Due
this
to the
before,
Earth's
yeah, it
uneven
kind of makes
shape,
sense, I
Mount
guess.
Everest isn't actually the tallest mountain.
What?
If measured from sea level, Everest would top the list, but measuring from the center of the Earth, Mount Chimborazo takes the crown.
Ooh,
2.
Chimborazo.
I'm gonna use that.
Underwater
Okay.
mountain
I'm gonna
range.
use that.
The longest mountain range on Earth is actually 90% underwater. It is called the Mid-Ocean Ridge System and was formed by the movement of plate tectonics.
You're smart, bro.
Surveyed in detail in the 1950s, it stretches for
Pangea.
80,000 kilometers all around the world and is nearly 20 times longer than the longest range on the surface, the Andes Mountains.
Bro, the under the
Furthermore,
sea is so
it
mad,
consists
you know,
of
like, the
thousands
amount of
of
stuff like that.
individual volcanoes.
And we
that
only explored
sporadically
like
erupt.
10%. or
Around
something
20
like
volcanic
Yeah.
eruptions occur each
2%.
year, and
Yeah, they say we explored more of space than we have the oceans, right?
that. That's ridiculous.
crazy.
this causes the formation of 2.5 kilometers of new seafloor. 1. Geomagnetic reversal. The Earth's magnetic field is becoming less stable. researchers believe that the planet's inner core is slowly growing as the outer core cools and solidifies, resulting in more frequent flips of Earth's magnetic field. In other words, if the polarity of today's magnetic field were reversed, the north and
Christ,
south
this is
markings
still
on
in my head.
all compasses would be 180
Pretty much
degrees
every single
wrong.
one of these is
Using
just
fossil
suggested we're
records from
fucked.
hundreds of past magnetic polarity
I mean,
reversals.
it is true. We are fucked. The more years we live on this earth, the more fucked we're getting.
Yeah, but we don't have to think about that.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about it, really.
Yeah, I'll be gone by the time it's a real issue. But that's not the mindset we should
Well,
have.
I mean, I know it's not the right mindset, but like, I'd say in 20, 30 years, we could have a serious problem on our hands, boys and girls.
Cheers for that insight.
Cheers, yeah.
Scientists have determined that the reversal of the magnetic poles should not have a dramatic effect on human life.
Oh, we'll be fine.
we'll be
However, some animals, such as pigeons and whales, use the Earth's magnetic field for a sense of direction. So if a reversal
Pigeons
occurs
can't
in their
even find their
lifetime,
way out of
they
a
might
room.
have to
They
develop
just fly into a
different
window.
methods
I think
of
they're fine.
navigation.
It was a bit technical for me. That it was interesting, but it kind of bamboozled me slightly in places. But
Yeah, what can I say? How can I say?
Bro, what are you doing?
Wait, no. Okay, if I was to summarize the video,
Yeah.
okay,
we're fucked. How's that?
yeah, all right.
Yeah, solid.
See you in a bit, lads. Try and not end up burnt alive on the planet at some point. We'll be fine.